Get yourself a Q-tip.
Oh, not the Q-tip.
Put a little cleaning solution at the end, like that. You don't want too much. You don't want too much moisture in the game.
Keep the Q-tip away. Keep it away.
And glitch gremlin, be gone. Of course, some glitches can happen because of programming errors and can be triggered on command. So for those who want to be a glitch gremlin yourself, here's a trick you can try at home. In Mega Man 2, go to the Airman stage. Make sure you're equipped with item number 1. Use item 1 to touch the door and see what happens. Wow! Have you ever wondered what it would look like if the Airman stage and Dr. Wily stage part 2 got thrown together in a blender? Speaking of Mega Man, I had a unique experience with the 5th game. It happened a long time ago, and I doubt it will ever happen again. Fortunately, I have the evidence recorded on a VHS tape. It was a long night, and I was hell-bent on finishing the game. I made it to one of the final bosses. Under normal circumstances, I should have been able to see the giant pieces that fly out from the robot's body and been able to use them as platforms. But the glitch gremlin was playing dirty that night. He knew I made it far, and that there was no continue code for this late in the game. This was my first time trying to beat Mega Man 5. So imagine my confusion when I kept getting struck by invisible objects. The platforms were invisible, but they appeared to be stationary on the robot. Just an illusion, graphical dummies meant to fool me and sabotage my entire night's effort. My only option was to reset the game, but I couldn't accept that, so I pushed on. I kept jumping at the air blindly. 9 times out of 10 I'd get hit. Finally, after much patience, I got the invisible pattern down and was able to destroy the boss. And that was a great moment in nerd history.
That's impossible. I've never seen anything like it.
I should get a gold medal. Sometimes games can be unpredictable. Cheetahman 2 is a prime example where the whole game is a glitch. As already described in my Cheetahman review, after you beat the 4th level boss, you get stuck in limbo. So there's no way to play the last 2 levels unless by a freak accident. If a blue moon occurs on Friday the 13th and all the planets align, the game will actually start up on the missing levels. The frustrating part is that now I have no choice to play it. It's not like this is going to happen again. And play the 2 hardest to find, most mysterious levels in video game history, in what's already one of the rarest games in existence. What a privilege. Oh, and guess what? It sucks. Yeah, just like the rest of the game. Both levels are called Level 3, so that's 4 Level 3s in total. The final boss just runs back and forth. You stand there, hit him till he's dead, and after that, what happens? You guessed it. Double Dragon was a game I played so much, I used to find weird things all the time. If you touch the wall on the first level, you can become a human elevator. And if you bring the whip up there, you can do this. Call them glitches or Easter eggs, whether intentional or not, sometimes they can be helpful. Don't feel like fighting the boss at the end of stage 2? Well, don't. Just walk away. He doesn't even try to follow you. Probably the most famous of all video game secrets is the warp zone in Super Mario Bros. It first came as mild amusement when gamers found you could break the blocks all the way up on the ceiling. Then the moment of discovery came when you found out you could actually get above the ceiling. Wasn't that hilarious to see Mario running in front of the scoreboard? But that was only the beginning. If you went past the exit, you ended up in a warp zone where you could skip to different worlds. But then, somebody who had way too much time on their hands found out that if you break some of the blocks and perform a very specific jump, you could actually slide through the wall. This still takes you to the warp zone just the same. Unless you don't walk too far. If you jump into the first pipe right away, it takes you to world -1. Well, it's just an underwater world that repeats in an endless loop. There's also an interesting thing known as the double death. If you die on a Hammer Brother, try pausing and unpausing. Let's check out Mario 2. This game is so much fun, lifting enemies over your head and slamming them into one another. Whoa, what happened? Let's try that again. Oh! I love these POW blocks. They wipe out all living creatures in sight. There's that classic trick where you go in that little dark world, you pick one up and wait for time to run out. And now you have twice the POW. It's doomsday for this place. Oh no, it changes gravity! The destructive force of the POW block is so intense, the rest of the game can't handle it. Turtle shells and different objects fly all over the place. What happened? Where'd the ba-bomb go? It like dropped through the floor. I wonder where that ba-bomb went. Ah, ba-bomb, ba-bomb! Like sand diving and air walking. As for Super Mario World, there's a neat trick here too. Go to Chocolate Island 3, get to the goal. Instead of jumping up like normal, you release Yoshi in midair. The screen is still fixated on where Yoshi was, and you can only see Mario's legs. But that's only the beginning. Wow, the stability of all the colors in this world depend on Mario and Yoshi making that jump correctly. For some reason, gamers enjoy finding these kind of glitches. Maybe it's because we take pride in finding flaws that the programmers overlooked, or maybe it's just because we like playing outside the rules, to go exploring. Well, for the boldest of explorers, there's Mountain King on the Atari 2600. Getting tired of the same old platforms and ladders, wouldn't you like to go to a whole new higher level of gameplay, literally? By performing a very specific jump, you can launch the character higher than usual. Then you have to land on a very specific spot. If you're 1 pixel off, it doesn't work. And sometimes it doesn't work anyway. You have to keep holding the joystick in the direction you're jumping and release it at the precise moment. Now, welcome to Glitch Heaven, a vast world without logic, a place not only of sight and sound, but of mind. By playing with all the switches on the Atari console, you can cause the layout to change. You can also plug different controllers into the second port, like the paddles or even the keypad. You can even try the ColecoVision controller or Sega Genesis. It's like a mad scientist experiment. I tried for hours and I still haven't been able to find everything. There's been reports of the screen flickering, the character changing size, and strange unknown objects. Will you be the next adventurer to discover the unexplored secrets of Glitch Heaven? From the old days of gaming until the new, it seems like game glitches will always be around. In Zelda Twilight Princess on Wii, I was jumping around when somehow I got stuck in a roof. Unfortunately, I didn't have it recorded in the act, but I sure tried to recreate it. It couldn't be done. Let's play Rocky on the PS2. Not you again! What happened to the audience?
Well, you sure packed quite a crowd tonight, nerd. You sure did. Standing room only. Full house of glitches. Ding, ding, ding! In this corner, we have weighing in at 0 pounds and 0 ounces. Nothing. In this corner, we've got much of the same. Nothing. Did you hear that? What's that sound? Huh?
Next up is a fight.
The sound of a glitch. Your glitch. Enjoy it.
Next up is a fight. Next up is a fight. Next up is a fight.
No use for setting. Not gonna do a thing.
Rico.
What was that?
I put him through the floor. That's a good one. Good one, Glitch Gremlin.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Rocky Balboa.
Oh yeah, I'm glitching. Get down, you bad self. Get down. Get down. Get down. Woo!
Wow.
Not gonna work. Not gonna work. What time is it? Not gonna work, o'clock. In this corner, we have Bug-Eyed Balboa.
What happened to his mouth?
His eyes are popping out. And in that corner, we've got Spider-Rico with no jaw.
They're like zombies. What is this? Rocky the Undead Edition? I'm gonna try Clubber Lang.
Oh, Clubber Lang. That could be a good one. Let's see what else I got up my sleeves. Oh, I'm not wearing any, but for my final showstopper, feast your eyes on this.
No, yeah, baby.
I need a beer.
Oh, you want to play dirty, do ya? Bing! How do you like that? Sip on a nice, cool bottle of glitch. Bing! A nice, comfy